Embark on an extraordinary journey through the heart of Africa, where the untamed wilderness reveals gripping tales of survival, tragedy, and the unyielding spirit of humanity. From the infamous Tsavo man-eaters to harrowing encounters with predators in the Masai Mara and heart-wrenching stories of human-wildlife conflict. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and emotions woven into the fabric of these captivating narratives. Prepare for a roller coaster of emotions in this unique exploration of Africa's untamed tales. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the Tsavo region, the ominous silence was broken only by the distant rustle of leaves and the haunting calls of unseen creatures. It was in 1898 that this primal battleground witnessed the arrival of British railway workers, unaware that the very heartbeat of nature around them was about to take a sinister turn. Once a symbol of progress, the construction site morphed into a theater of horror as the Tsavo man-eaters emerged, their predatory instincts challenging humanity's encroachment. The dense jungles whispered secrets that transcended the mere struggle for survival. The darkness within the Tsavo man-eaters' gaze hinted at motives beyond hunger, weaving a narrative of calculated menace. Each footprint in the soft soil carried the weight of 100 tales as the macabre dance unfolded, leaving a trail of both fascination and dread. The story of the Tsavo man-eaters, the ghost and the darkness, hidden within the thick vegetation, becomes a symphony of terror that resonates through time, echoing the enigmatic relationship between man and beast in the heart of the Kenyan wilderness. A foreboding silence enveloped the Tsavo region as the sun dipped below the horizon. It was in 1898 that construction crews embarked on the ambitious task of building a railroad bridge over the Tsavo River, little realizing the nightmare that awaited them. The legend of the Tsavo man-eaters began as shadows whispered through the dense foliage, and the primal instinct of survival took a gruesome turn. The construction site transformed into a battleground where nature's predators, fueled by an unseen force, challenged man's encroachment. The microscopic secrets embedded in the teeth of these man-eating lions offer a glimpse into the true nature of their terror. Contrary to desperation, analysis reveals a sinister intention that went beyond mere hunger, leaving a trail of speculation about the motives driving these merciless creatures. The narrative unfolds not as a simple struggle for survival, but as a calculated dance with death, where each step is marked by the haunting echoes of their prey's final moments. The body count mounted, and the Tsavo man-eaters left a gruesome trail of as many as 135 lives lost, according to some accounts. The chilling reality of this reign of terror became the canvas upon which the story of the Tsavo man-eaters was painted. Fear gripped the land as the news spread like wildfire, and the once thriving construction site transformed into a ghostly reminder of the unforgiving wilderness. Unraveling the mystery, one must tread carefully through the pages of history, where a decent film, The Ghost and the Darkness, attempted to capture the essence of the relentless hunt for these lions. The macabre dance between man and beast climaxed in December 1898, when a courageous figure emerged to confront the terrors that haunted the region: railway engineer Colonel John Henry Patterson. As the moon cast an eerie glow over the Tsavo landscape, Colonel Patterson, armed with determination and a rifle, embarked on a dangerous mission to rid the land of these man-eating beasts. The night echoed with the roars of the Tsavo lions, their yellow eyes gleaming in the darkness. In a tense encounter, Patterson, displaying unmatched bravery, took aim and fired, ending the reign of terror that had gripped the region for far too long. After months of attempts and misery, he killed the first 9-foot lion on December 9, 1898. The second lion met his destiny on the morning of December 29th. The bullets found their mark, and the Tsavo lions, once feared as untouchable, fell silent. Colonel John Henry Patterson's heroic act became a beacon of hope for the beleaguered community. His fearless confrontation with the Tsavo lions saved lives and etched his name in the annals of history. He proudly took revenge on his fellow workers. The tale of his triumph echoed through newspaper articles, books, and Patterson's detailed account in The Man-Eaters of Tsavo, penned in 1907. This gripping narrative captivated audiences for decades, immortalizing Colonel Patterson as the brave hero who faced the darkness and emerged victorious. In the heart of the Tsavo wilderness, where the shadows of the untamed savanna conceal secrets and dangers, a mysterious tale unfolded, shrouded in the enigma of the African night. It was a night like no other when a woman found herself entangled in the web of the wild, facing the unknown perils that lurked in the darkness. The moon cast an eerie glow on the Tsavo landscape, where a solitary figure struggled against the forces that sought to overpower her. On the fateful evening of July 27, 2018, Irene Mbite, a 20-year-old hairdresser, concluded her visit to her aunt in Nairobi's Pipeline estate. To return home, she embarked on a journey fraught with unforeseen twists. Stranded at the City Cabana stage, her attempts to secure a matatu to Machakos town proved futile, compounded by the late hour. Given that her village lay 4 kilometers from Machakos town, the prospects of reaching home dwindled as the night deepened. After waiting hours, Irene desperately approached a truck driver, imploring him for a lift. Little did she know that this encounter would plunge her into an unexpected nightmare. The driver, rather than offering assistance, took advantage of her vulnerability, rendering her unconscious. When Irene awoke the following morning, disoriented and far from her intended destination, the harsh reality unfolded. She found herself in Mombasa, a considerable distance from her home. Undeterred by the disturbing turn of events, Irene, determined to overcome the challenges that befell her, sought help at a truck yard. There she pleaded with other drivers, hoping against hope to secure a lifeline that would take her back to her town. Irene Mbithe was embroiled in a harrowing ordeal that would test her resilience and courage in the vast expanse of the Tsavo wilderness. Seeking a ride back home, she approached a trailer carrying 3 persons, finding solace in the presence of a fellow community member. Little did she know her journey would soon descend into a nightmare. As they traversed the rugged terrain, the tranquility of the evening shattered as one of the men's intentions turned sinister. Nightfall cast its shadow over the land, veiling the unfolding horrors in darkness. In the heart of Tsavo, Irene's nightmare intensified amidst the wilderness teeming with lurking dangers. Cornered in the confined space of the trailer, Irene fought valiantly against the onslaught of aggression, her cries lost in the vastness of the wilderness. Yet just as despair threatened to consume her, a glimmer of hope emerged on the horizon. The distant sight of a police roadblock pierced through the darkness like a beacon of salvation, halting the assailants in their tracks. One of the 3 people saw the police roadblock and threw Irene out of the truck into the Tsavo wilderness. Thrown out into the unforgiving wilderness, Irene lay battered and dazed, her senses heightened by the ominous growls echoing in the night. In a cruel twist of fate, she found herself face to face with a formidable predator, a chilling encounter that would leave an indelible mark on her psyche. Before she could get a hold of herself, the lion attacked her. As the ferocious beast descended upon her with primal fury, Irene's screams pierced the night air, a desperate plea for rescue. In a moment of providence, her cries reached the ears of vigilant police officers who rushed to her aid, their shots ringing out into the night, driving back the predator. Rescued from the jaws of death, Irene's journey of survival had only begun. Amidst the chaos and trauma, her resilience stood as a testament to the unyielding spirit of the human soul. And as she embarked on the road to recovery, the shadows of Tsavo whispered tales of courage and survival, echoing through the ages. Unfortunately, she lost her arm and got severe injuries on her eyes and face, but she returned to life. Her story is a tale of continuous struggle and survival from the beasts of society and wilderness. In the tranquil embrace of the Masai Mara National Park, September 2016 unfolded with a peculiar encounter that would etch itself into the annals of the park's diverse tales. Henry Duchesne, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Namur, embarked on his routine stroll through the sprawling wilderness, a place he cherished as his second home. The sun painted the vast savanna with warm hues as Henry immersed himself in the beauty of the natural panorama. Little did he know that this ordinary day would take an extraordinary turn. Amidst the rustling grass and under the expansive sky, the air in Masai Mara resonated with the symphony of wildlife. The park, renowned for its breathtaking landscapes, has abundant unique flora and fauna. As Henry traversed the familiar paths, the ecosystem around him buzzed with life, from the iconic acacia trees to the elusive big cats that prowled the golden plains. The Masai Mara is not just a park. It's a vibrant mosaic of interconnected habitats, hosting the Great Migration, where wildebeest and zebras traverse the Mara River in a spectacular display of nature's grandeur. The encounter between Henry and an unknown solitary elephant unfolded in the heart of this wilderness. The park, home to many species, including the majestic African elephant, encapsulates the ecosystem's delicate balance. These gentle giants' sheer size and grace make every encounter a spectacle. Henry's unexpected rendezvous with the solitary elephant adds a unique chapter to the rich tapestry of experiences woven by the Masai Mara National Park, where nature's wonders and the human spirit intersect in moments of awe and reflection. Amid Masai Mara's breathtaking scenery, Henry Duchenne's passion for wildlife photography took an unfortunate turn during that fateful September encounter. Drawn by the allure of capturing the majestic elephant's essence, a creature that had graced his Facebook pictures before, Henry cautiously approached with a camera in hand. Little did he anticipate the silent disapproval brewing within the elephant, whose wild spirit resisted the intrusion of human lenses. As Henry aimed to freeze a moment in time, the elephant, disturbed by the invasion of its personal space, reacted with an instinctual aversion. A sudden change unfolded, sending shockwaves through the tranquil surroundings. Panic ensued among Henry, his fellow tourists, and the elephant itself as the peaceful scene metamorphosed into chaos. Despite desperate attempts to evade the colossal force closing in, the elephant closed the distance, unleashing its power with a brutal mauling that forever altered the narrative of Henry's safari adventure. The aftermath unfolded tragically, leaving Henry succumbing to his severe injuries in the nearby medical center of Talik. A local police officer, bearing witness to the sad turn of events, confirmed the untimely end of a narrative that began with a love for animals and the pursuit of capturing their beauty. In the heart of Masai Mara, where the delicate dance between humans and wildlife shapes the narratives of countless adventures, this incident stands as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of the wild and the profound consequences that can arise when boundaries are crossed. As the night deepened, enveloping the village of Wajir in an inky darkness, an unsettling aura settled over the serene landscape. The moon cast feeble rays that barely penetrated the dense canopy of surrounding trees. Amid the stillness, a small hut stood as a bastion of tranquility, seemingly oblivious to the impending turmoil that loomed in the shadows. Within the confines of the humble abode, a family rested, blissfully unaware of the evil force silently encroaching upon their peaceful haven. The air carried an eerie anticipation, as if nature held its breath, foreseeing the impending upheaval. The usual symphony of nocturnal sounds was replaced by an ominous silence, a prelude to the terrifying events that would unfold in the heart of this Kenyan night. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting family, the tranquility that cradled them was about to be violently shattered. As they slumbered, blissfully disconnected from the impending chaos, the village of Wajir teetered on the edge of an unforeseen tragedy. On that fateful night in July 2012, fate took a nasty turn, and the tranquil village would soon witness a harrowing encounter with a pack of ruthless hyenas. With a predatory intelligence honed by countless generations, the hyenas silently stalked their prey. The oppressive stillness of the night was shattered only by the faint rustling of leaves as the predators closed in, their movements masked by the symphony of the nocturnal wilderness. As the hyenas tightened their grip on the unsuspecting homestead, the family remained blissfully unaware of the impending danger. The predators encircled the hut with otherworldly precision, creating a tense atmosphere. Their eyes, luminescent in obscurity, betrayed a primal hunger that transcended the tame and untamed boundaries. The family's dreams were abruptly interrupted as the menace descended upon them, embodying the harsh reality of the predator-prey dynamic. The night, once a sanctuary, morphed into a battleground where survival hung in the balance, pitting human vulnerability against the relentless force of the wild. The hyenas, driven by hunger and instinct, launched their ruthless attack, leaving 2 innocent children lifeless and 6 other family members brutally wounded. Once wrapped in tranquility, the village became a theater of tragedy as the family's desperate attempts to fend off the relentless predators played out in the shadowy corners of the night. In the aftermath of this brutal onslaught, the surviving family members were left to grapple with the haunting scars of an encounter that forever altered the course of their lives. This chilling tale is a stark reminder of the fragile boundary between the human realm and the untamed wilderness, where the thin veil of night can unleash unimaginable horrors upon the unsuspecting. In the stillness of the night, Makweni village cradled its secrets, and Mzimusili Musembi's life became an intricate tapestry woven with threads of resilience and unforeseen challenges. The moonlit shadows whispered stories of survival, for Mzimusili, a venerable 72-year-old, had once conquered the ferocity of a hyena's attack. Scarred but unbeaten, he trod the path home, a journey that would unravel a destiny entwined with existence's wild and capricious nature. As he navigated the familiar trails, the air seemed pregnant with anticipation, carrying the weight of a tale that defied the ordinary. Mzimusili's footsteps resonated with echoes of past triumphs over nature's adversaries, yet fate had orchestrated a new chapter in the enigma of his life. The moon, a silent spectator, cast an ethereal glow on the village, offering a mystical backdrop to the unfolding drama that awaited its protagonist. Little did he know that destiny had crafted a cruel and captivating narrative. Mzimusili's life, marked by the shadows of a previous hyena attack, became the stage for an even more ominous encounter with a formidable foe. He was unaware that this ordinary Wednesday, March 1, 2023, would fetch a tragic tale into the annals of his life. It was not the first time fate had intertwined Mzimusili's life with the untamed forces of nature. 3 years prior, he faced the ferocity of a hungry hyena, driven by desperation to prey on the livestock of Ilokoni. In a courageous act of defense, Mzimusili, armed only with determination, confronted the wild predator. The hyena, seizing an opportunity, attacked the village's livestock, triggering an automatic response from Mzimusili. With a heart full of courage, he positioned himself as a shield between the hyena and his precious animals, a courageous act that spared him from the predator's clutches. Though not unscathed, Mzimusili emerged with minor injuries, a testament to his resilience in the face of nature's wrath. But this time, the fate had different plans. The elephant attack was fatal, resulting in the instant death of Mzi. This incident happened right outside of the Tsavo National Park. His body was found lifeless the next day on Thursday. The air hung heavy with tension as irate residents, fueled by grief and frustration, clung to the lifeless body of a fellow villager, a victim of the relentless human-wildlife conflict that plagued their community. The Kenya Wildlife Services, KWS, tasked with mediating the delicate balance between nature and humanity, faced the wrath of grieving souls who acutely felt the weight of loss. In a desperate plea for justice, the residents, their hearts heavy with sorrow, refused to release the deceased. Their collective grief morphed into a symbol of defiance against the perceived sluggishness of the KWS in addressing the recurring strife between humans and wildlife. The night wore on, a silent witness to the passionate protest that unfolded under the African sky. The demands for justice reverberated through the darkness, reaching the ears of those responsible for safeguarding the delicate coexistence between the residents and the wild. The need for change, for swift and decisive action, echoed in the chants of the mourning community. In the aftermath of this poignant demonstration, the authorities took note. The incident catalyzed change, prompting a re-evaluation of regional security measures. As dawn broke, a new resolve emerged, and stringent measures were implemented to curb the escalating human-wildlife conflict. Fences were fortified, patrols intensified, and the once vulnerable community found solace in the promise of enhanced protection. The saga of Tsavo National Park bore witness to the transformation sparked by the vibrant voices of those who had suffered the consequences of a precarious coexistence. In the wake of tragedy, a commitment to change emerged, etching a hopeful chapter in the ongoing tale of humanity's intricate dance with the untamed forces of the wild.